Welcome everybody.
I like the baby type better.
The flying elbow.
Thank you. All right. There you go. First up, we got John Boudreau on the right and JJ Tourigney on the left. What is going on, Lee? How are you, buddy? Sparks, happy Friday. Glad this week is over. It was a terrible work week, so very happy that it's finally the weekend, Super Bowl weekend. Nice spare. Yeah, we don't do invites. Mark, what's happening, buddy? Very nice 10 at least for JJ. Abe starting with a bunch of lightnings. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, this is definitely bowling, Matt. This is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. It's definitely not 10-pin bowling, if that's more what you're used to. But that's okay. Oh. Another huge mark there for Jonathan Boudreau. JB, what's going on, buddy? Oh, there you go. Oh, nice try from JJ. It's the only way it was going to really go is if that wood just kicked over. Yeah, it is very much harder than 10-pin bowling. The people you're seeing tonight are literally the best in the game, and you're going to see them miss a bunch of shots. Oh, we all know candlepin bowling is the best kind of bowling there is. Oh, close to a strike there too. Oh, Ricci is off a little bit. Pelletier. Oh, wow. That is terrible. So I have, like, it's on my link tree if you look. I do have t-shirts that say candlepin bowling is the best kind of bowling. They used to be on the TikTok shop, but I don't know what happened to that. Something happened. And they made it so it didn't work anymore. A little off to the side, but man, plenty of... Oh, beautiful strike from Buggea. Jill, what is going on? I literally just did it now. 7:30 is when I start. You should definitely be getting a notification. Abe sending the lemonade. I love it. Especially as a subscriber, I would think you would get it. Rachel, welcome. Mike Tilley, how are you, buddy? We got a great matchup tonight. All sorts of great bowlers here. Jeff Surette's on the left. Big Ryan Southall. No, Surette's on the right. Southall's on the left. Frigger, buddy, I'm doing great. I'm not bowling tonight, Jeb. No, this is the pro bowlers. I'm just watching the same as you guys. I will be bowling tomorrow and Sunday, though. So I'm actually very glad I'm not bowling tonight. Hey, what's going on, Zach? Yes, this is a very old school alley. They embrace that feeling, and that's what they're going for. Yes, JJ is bowling tonight. He bowled first. Hey, Nick. Yeah, so far this has been, we've got 1, 2, 3 marks for Team Exeter already out of 5 boxes. Yeah, pretty much everybody on Exeter is just, you know, like a legend. Well, there's Jeff Buggea running down. Let's hope he skips back. Oh. He says, there he goes. Yeah, spread eagle from Ryan. He gets that shot a lot. It's weird to even know how to spell his name and everything too. It's pretty good. No, Maynard, because you actually need to put speed on your ball here. It's the only way to get pin action. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. He's not going to fall down. It is Exeter versus Riverwalk. That is correct. Yep. Wow. So I was thinking about that a couple days ago. About how 10-pinners always say we throw too fast, you're not going to get the pin action. But when we hit the pins go more of a left to right than straight back. So by putting the speed on it, you're getting the bounce off the sidewalls a lot. The ball can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Most of these guys are going to use either 2 6s or 2 7s though. Yeah, most people will use either 2 6 or 2 7. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. My hometown and one of the most beautiful towns in all the world. TJ is sending me the number 2 gifter already. Thank you. Yeah, any questions you got, Chris? I'm more than happy to answer for you. This is going to be a high-scoring match, I think, tonight, if it keeps going like this. Because this has been crazy so far. It is unique bowling, for sure. The home team is the maroon shirt. The purple is the visitors. Yeah, it's not really a trick shot, but it is. You do have to learn how to use the wood in order to make your shots. So far, Daryl, so good. It's been pretty good so far. I mean, there's definitely a chance. The way these guys are bowling right now, for sure, and the caliber of bowlers that are bowling tonight. Zach, come on down. You know? I'm sure I could fit you in. Yeah. In fact, the owner of the bowling alley, Mark Ricci, is up on the left-hand side right now. Ouch. Quarter Worcester. Magic was great yesterday. Actually, we had 16 people show up and filled the brewery up. It was a good time. All free beers for me the whole time I was there. It's great. I loved every second of it. Not only is this like bowling, it actually is bowling, but it's called candlepin bowling. Oh well, no. When I'm playing Magic, I drink beer. When I'm in a bowling alley, it's just lemonade. Yeah, candlepin bowling, Elijah, is pretty much only found here in northern New England and like Atlantic Canada. It's a very regional sport. Yep, this is Massachusetts. This is Amesbury, Massachusetts. Nope, it was a lot of hazy IPAs. I don't even know what that is. So I'm not planning on it, but I mean, I could. Lanes are not oiled at all in candlepin. Nope, you can run down the lanes if you wanted to. Never oiled, completely dry. Nice spare. Nice spare. Yeah, I've been to Devon's before. Like, okay, no, I've been by Devon's before. I've never actually went there, but... In Medford? I assume they were somewhere at least close by. I have not. But also, Zach, I'm like, not that I'm super, super new to candlepin bowling, but I was a house bowler for the most of my time, you know. I've only started really doing tournaments over the past couple of years. Yes, lanes are the exact same length as 10-pin lanes, 60 feet long and however many feet wide. It's the exact same dimensions. So this isn't really a strike game, Dr. Brainy. So yeah, you still want to hit the head pin at an angle, but you're just not going to get as many strikes. It's more about hitting the head pin, getting as many pins down as you can, then making your spares and your tens.
You have that look on your face.
Okay, there you go. I love when other fans know more about it than I do. It's great. I do appreciate that, Kevin. Oh, great ball.
Get a break. Go get it now. Run it down. Run it down.
Yeah, but Peabody definitely has Metro Bowl. So what are the provincials and what do I need to know about it? 3 strings tonight. Yep, that is correct. That is a lemon drop. I'll let Paul Grant know. $5. Oh no. You're right. It was on a fill. Paul does different matches. He doesn't usually come do the Friday Night Pro League here at Riverwalk. But he'll hear about it, I'm sure. Yeah. When I make that video, don't worry. Yeah, the acoustics here are very good. So there's 4 teams bowling today. This is a travel league, and so we have 2 home teams and 2 visiting teams today. So you're going to hear a lot of echo and everything. Yes, yeah. He usually does. He's probably at Academy. He's from that area, so it's a lot easier for him to go there. Scoring is almost the exact same as 10-pin bowling, yes. First ball is still a strike, second ball is still a spare. The only real difference is the third ball, because we get 3 throws, and the third one is just total pin ball. So there's no bonus pins from your next frame, nothing like that on the third ball. PNRG, what's happening, buddy? Drew a good score. In most leagues, if you can average 100, you're going to be one of the better bowlers in your league. If you can average about a 115 to a 120, you'll be competitive in the pro scene. If you can average a 135, you'll be the literal best in the game right now. No one has ever thrown a perfect game. 300 is almost never going to happen because you see how hard it is to throw a strike here. 245 is the most that's ever happened, and it's happened twice. I'll look it up after like this weekend. See what I can find out about it. I have some time off in May, so if it happens to line up, that would be really good. Yeah, 114 average is great. I'm great, PNRG. I'm glad my work week's over. It was a tough work week. Had to build up a lot of bread for all the Super Bowl parties that are happening. Anaconda, I assume you're asking why don't we go 10-pin bowling instead? That is not the normal style bowling in this area. We grew up all on candlepin bowling. This was the normal style of bowling growing up. May 8th through the 11th. Okay. I don't have that time off. I'm more towards the end of the month. Yeah, I am in Mass. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Yes. Significantly harder to get a strike in candlepin. Mostly because the ball is only 2 pounds 6 ounces, 2 pounds 7 ounces. And we're not throwing like a 16-pound ball down there. Well, there's no blue shirts, there's purple shirts. How far from Boston? We are about 35 miles outside of Boston, right on the New Hampshire border. Basically in the most northeast corner that there is. Candlepin. It does, it does. Well, I'll see what I can do, Zach. Let me find out what's going on. Like I said, this is literally the first I've heard of it, so. There's never been a perfect game. Nope. That's a strike, right? Oh, so close. 245 is the most that's ever happened, and it's happened twice. No holes in the ball. You just palm the ball, basically. It's very small, so it's not hard to throw. These guys are actually very, very good, Easty. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, nice shot. You impressed at all, Tom?
Right up to.
You know, it's like it's been for a couple of years now.
It all depends on the bowler whether they look at the pins or look at the spots. I look at spots, but a lot of them look at the pins, and it really just is whatever you want to do. This is actually really happening, believe it or not. Yeah, it takes lots of practice to be able to throw that ball exactly where you want to put it. It is extremely difficult. No, you have to wear bowling shoes, absolutely. Strike! There we go. Yeah, because we actually slide even more than 10-pin bowlers, so you definitely need bowling shoes while you're up there. You'll get hurt otherwise. You're talking about Justin Waters? I mean, either one of them could go, be considered a top bowler. In my mind, it's still Josh, but Justin's fantastic, obviously. They cannot wear heels. No. They're both right around 135. Correct. Yep. Perfect score is still 300. Just happens to not be the highest that we've ever had. Gotta hate crushing through the headbin or just hitting the 1.5. You're not going to see that in 10-pin at all. It is almost the exact same rules, no.
It won't fall.
So basically, the only real difference is the third throw. That's a big one, which is just total pinfall.
The hole's older than your grandma's hole.
Yeah, the hole's hollowed out.
And the fact that we get to leave the foam pins up there to make our spares and our tens. Those are the big differences between the two sports. Yep, this is Amesbury, Massachusetts, Riverwalk Lanes. We have Team Riverwalk against Team Exeter. Basically, I look at it as more like an average thing. I have currently a 105 to 106 average, and the pro bowlers are 115 to 120. So I'm better than most bowlers, but I'm not quite on the level of these guys, if that makes sense. It's not a special alley. It is just a candlepin bowling alley, yes. Most places in this area are just candlepin. There's no 10-pin bowling here at all. Justin normally stays in like the South Shore type stuff, and I stay more in the New Hampshire and Mass area. And Josh happens to live closer to me, so he does a lot more stuff than I also do. Justin usually doesn't do the New Hampshire tournaments and things like that, if that makes sense. Like I'll do the Maine, the New Hampshire, because I live closer to this area. Yes, there is a Candlepin Hall of Fame. Candlepin has actually been around longer than 10-pin bowling, believe it or not. Justin is in this league. I recorded him about a month ago. That team was absolutely stacked. I think it was crazy. You can curve the ball, but you generally don't want to because you want to keep speed on your ball. In Candlepin, Anthony, you get more pin action when you throw a harder ball. I know it's not the same in 10-pin because it pushed everything back so quickly. But in Candlepin, they more dance around, so that's why you want to throw it fast. Hey, 189 is fantastic. It's way better than my high of 168, so. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by a costume ball, but can you get like a Red Sox ball or, you know, Bruins? Yes, you can. Yeah, back in the 70s and 80s, like Candlepin was on TV all the time. Yeah, you can get like, you know, skulls in it and everything else. Whatever you want in a Candlepin ball, you can get that. Oh, you probably said custom ball, right? That makes more sense. But yeah, you can get whatever you want on the ball. If you want to pay extra, of course. Yeah, I grew up every Saturday morning after my cartoons. I would be watching Candlepin bowling with my grandmother. It's let you see a strike. Okay, let me. I'll get these guys to throw a strike for you next. It is very expensive. Not very expensive, but it is certainly more expensive to get a custom ball. Yes, these are very specifically just Candlepin lanes. For the most part, you're going to see just Candlepin lanes around here. They're both going to throw a strike, or at least one of them, okay? Just for you. Oh, so close. Like, that was a great ball. And that was not a good ball. That was a lemon drop. No, I would never get a custom ball either, unless it was for like a decoration purpose. They're not going to be the same. Hey, Jazz, what's up? Wow, nice try, JJ. Boudreau's just off that pin. The creature double feature. I forgot all about that. I throw Cobra Pro Rubbers. 2 7s. I love my Cobras. Yeah, good old Bob Gamir, Don Gillis. So a normal average for like most people is probably somewhere right around the 90 range. If you're in like a league, you're gonna probably get about a 90. I don't think it's 100. I think if you can bowl 100, you're gonna be one of the better like bowlers in your league. So. dude on the left is Jeff Buggea. He definitely throws a spicy ball, for sure. Yeah, you're not going to see many people throw it like he does. Now, RJ, you actually want to speed it up in candlepin. You want those pins to really dance around like Pelletier just got there. There's still 10 pins. Same configuration as 10 pin. No. It is very hard to strike in this game, Andrew. RJ, do you candlepin bowl or are you just a 10-pin bowler? Here, when you hit the pins hard, the pins are going to go side to side rather than just get pushed straight back.
I was keeping it on ice.
Nolan said all sorts of roses. Thank you. 21. Wow. It is significantly harder than 10-pin bowling. He really does. He gets real close to that gutter. And if you watch Ryan's ball, like when he drops it, it is like right on the lanes. No, Leo's Super Bowl is now Game Time Lanes and Entertainment. Riverwalk used to be Lafayette Lanes. Yes, each ball they throw will weigh the same. We all have our own sets of balls that can be different weights, but generally you want your ball to always be the same weight. There's definitely more randomness in candlepin's first ball. The rest of it, it's more about accuracy and getting those spares and everything else. But yeah, like, I can definitely see that based on the first ball. Yeah, we all have our own balls and they can be very, very different. There's like plastic balls, rubber balls, urethane balls. And just because they're different weights doesn't mean anything. Yes, it is made out of the same thing as a 10-pin bowling ball, yes. Because it is a bowling ball still. Accuracy first always, RJ. Secondly is speed. Not curve, not anything like that on the ball. If you get them all down in one, it's a strike, same as in 10-pin. No oil on the lanes. Nope. These are just straight wooden lanes. I mean, synthetic lanes are definitely different than these lanes, for sure. Highest score I've ever seen, Steve Walker one time threw a 204. And it was crazy to see. It's the only 200 I've ever seen. 168 is my high. No, it is not a spare if you get them all down in your third shot. It is just a 10. It is just total pinfall, no bonus balls at all. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it makes it a lot easier when I'm not bowling, because when I'm bowling, sometimes I have to, pay attention to what I'm actually doing. But when I'm just back here, I'll definitely answer whatever I can. Synthetic lanes definitely seem to grab my ball like more than a wooden lane does. Scoring Jared is almost the exact same as 10-pin. First ball still being a strike, second ball still being a spare. That's the exact same. Third ball is the only difference, where it is just total pinfall. Drew sending some lightning bolts and some fire. Thank you so much. That is Freshie on the right-hand side. He is over there, along with Aaron St. Cyr. They're bowling against the Lafayette team now. Bowling, that was Dave Barber. The Freshie is here. The weight of an average ball can be anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Most people who have their own balls are going to use either 2 6s or 2 7s. That's what I love to hear, Big B. Once you give candlepin a try, like, you just get sucked into it. It's got a life of its own for sure. For real, like, you're not going to hurt your wrist too much in this. Like, you can still definitely, hurt yourself, but it's a lot easier throwing it's easier to throw a 2-pound ball than a 15-pound ball for sure. Viewership always likes Tuesday nights better for whatever reason. I haven't figured that out yet. Mark Ricci is the man, absolutely.
Auto literally just hit the 6-10, and there was a piece of wood behind the 6. So he hit it square, and the pin still stayed up.
Wow.
It just rolled and stayed up. And he fucking hit it just now.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, it probably is Max, yeah.
That was air. Too much of this. Too much muscle.
Did you guys like the video I made of Max? That shot at the very end of that video is so good. Outside of New England, there are 2. Well, okay. In America, there's 2 other ones outside of New England, as far as I know. There's one in Apex Games in Albany, New York. And then there's the Wyoming Civic Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the only 2 that I know. This is very old school bowling, yep. These lanes were built in the 1930s and haven't changed much since then. We got pin setters on the back now. There used to be pin boys back there, like children who would set the pins up for you. And now they have automatic pin setters, obviously. Yeah, in order to go to the place in Cincinnati, you have to rent out the entire place. I think there's like 8 lanes or 6 lanes. And so it's for more like corporate outings and things like that. But there is definitely a place in Cincinnati. Have fun with that, Eastie. Oh yeah, no. But New Hampshire is part of New England. There's plenty of places in New Hampshire that you still go to. Absolutely, Big man. That's what I'm here for. The only way this sport is going to grow is by getting the name out there and getting more people to see it. I mean, it can't be that expensive to rent 6 lanes for a couple hours, you know? Well, this is the nice shot. This is the Friday Night Men's League. So the women aren't. Women don't bowl in this league. But if you go through my videos, I got a bunch of videos of Sage and Sonia Johnson and Mary. If you watch me on Sunday, Alana and Mary are on my team. Well, if you do, just make sure you mention my name when you go there. I don't think they'll even know who I am, but the pins weigh 2 pounds 8 ounces, 2.5 pounds. So they weigh more than the balls do. I get it. Max is awesome. I've been saying that for years, just nobody knew it except me. Yeah, Gladiator. I think we all did, really. Like anybody who's my age, that's all, like Saturdays, that's what you had to do if you were watching TV. Yes, I do know Rob Brown. Yep. Definitely know Rob. I've recorded him a few times. That's awesome. I am 42 years old. Yes, his daughter was in the chat. Yep. She's just dating one of the guys in our league, so she's actually not a part of it.
First step for us.
Love you. What a guy.
Team guy.
Ryan Southall on the right, Jeff Surette on the left. No, I have definitely not. Nobody has had a perfect game of candlepin bowling. 300 has never happened in the history of the game. It's been around for 140 years and no perfect games. Yes, I am in Massachusetts. Right now we are in Amesbury, Mass. So this league is only 2 frames at a time. So speed leagues are the 5 at a time. That's the ones I do normally because I like them better that way. This is just a regular 2 at a time league. Glady, you'd be surprised, like just doing this, how many people have never heard of candlepin bowling. The average score for a regular person is going to be about a 90, would be my guess. Unfortunately, John, this is still a pencil and paper establishment, so there's no scoreboards. There is very cheap lemonade in New Hampshire. I went up there earlier today and spent $70 and got so much stuff. This one's been going good so far. We had a ton of marks so far today. Yeah, if you guys can like and share, that would be great. Sharing is awesome. Gets more people. 140 years of pencil and paper. That is correct. Yes. Where you're still doing the math, you're still doing everything all on your own. So you got two people like checking over each thing, making sure all the numbers are correct. Good old Durham, New Hampshire. Right at UMass, or UNH, I mean. One of my first concerts was at UNH Durham. Pal Chat, Looney Tunes. Well, there's definitely in Upper New York. If you want to go to Albany, there's a candlepin bowling alley there. They don't, no, generally they're not going to go two-handed. They will do it for fun, but two-handed is going to take speed off your ball, and in this game you want to have more speed on your ball.
This is a feel-good. Yeah.
I love Ossipee. Ossipee is one of my favorite areas. One of my buddies has a camp up in Freedom, New Hampshire, and it's my happy place. I love going up there. So I know I throw the ball between 31 and 34 miles an hour. I'm going to assume that most of these people are right around that also. Some people will be a little faster, some people will be a little slower, but it's right around there. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, you're just a little bit older than me. I feel like both Aaron and I throw it about the same. So, Kevin, candlepin bowling has been around since the 1880s, so about 140 years. That's what it says on Google.
I can't back that up.
About 10 years prior to 10-pin bowling. Average cost and length of the leagues that I'm in. So I'm in 2 leagues right now, and they're both relatively expensive leagues. You can get into leagues for as cheap as like $20 to $25 a week. My Tuesday night league is a $35 a week league, and my once a month league is $80 once a month. This league is, I believe, $100 a week. So it all depends whatever league you want to join. No, Devin, you get 3 throws in candlepin. Yeah, Exeter Lanes has overhead projectors. Well, that's true, but they do have some candlepin lanes.
The same balls that these throw.
What's the difference between this and duckpin bowling? So duckpin balls are a little bit bigger, about an inch and a half wider, and their pins are much shorter, about half the size of these, and they look more like 10 pins. They also don't get to use the fallen pins to make their spares and their 10s. That's really about it. They both get 3 balls. Yeah, I'll be in Exeter again on Sunday for the once a month league. Absolutely, Chris. Any questions you've got, I'm here for. The more questions you ask, the more the algorithm likes it. So keep it going. I would like to try 5-pin sometime, but there's no place around me that has 5-pin. I'm going to have to go up to Canada to try that. So I assume that means like if you get 9 down, it's a strike or a spare. Yes, we do have 9-pin tournaments.
That one's bubbly.
What is that?
Island iced tea.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's like just alcohol.
But she put like this much alcohol in it and this much mix.
She's
like perfect.
She's pretty good over there.
Yeah. Pretty good enough where I like fall down. Yeah. I would be like, which one's the head pin?
That's why you just gotta close your eyes and throw the ball. When do I go live? So every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, I'm live with my own league. Friday night, generally, I've been recording the pros on Friday nights here at Riverwalk Lanes, and then I'm part of a singles league, so we bowl head to head against somebody else. That's once every 2 weeks, but that can be random. That's just kind of whenever I happen to be live. And Sunday mornings, I'll generally either do the King of the River here or the Sunday once a month league that I'm a part of. I think it's been pretty big for expanding candlepin. There's a couple really good candlepin accounts out there. Oh, it'll definitely make it in there. It'll definitely make that. Oh, nice try. Nice try there. You okay, Tom? Having a good time? Good. Yeah, for real, that was a beautiful shot. Yeah, a little too full on it.
Little cut, baby, little cut.
Didn't miss that by much. No.
Not by a lot at all. I actually thought he hit it.
Saturday I will be at Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. I'll be bowling it's a doubles match. Well, not doubles. It's me versus Eric Haley Sr. and Glennis against Cody 50. It doesn't make it almost a lefty. This is known as a very slow house. Yeah, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, the ACST. Yep. I was talking with him about that the other day and how you guys love the way he throws because of that. And he couldn't believe it. He's like, no, a lot of people throw it like I do. I'm like, no, nobody throws it like you do. I can do that at the end of the broadcast. I got my camera set up though in such a nice way. I don't want to turn everything around. It is a very old school house though. Only 8 lanes here. It's a very small bowling alley. I'm gonna bowl instead of blow, just so you know, Lee. But yeah, that's my goal. I'm just gonna stay as consistent as I can.
Oh my God, that was so smooth.
I mean, definitely setting everything up for an 8-lane house has got to be expensive. But same for any business you get into. It's got costs. Yeah, right. Me too, because that is not the Tuesday that I remember. That was quite the matchup on Tuesday. We had the highest. We had the highest series with handicap, and they had the second highest series with handicap. 115, 111, 125 so far for scores for Exeter. And Riverwalk has 95, 97, 112.
Oh, what a cheese! What a shock!
There we go. Beautiful shot from Dean right there. Wow.
Way to finish up a game.
Huge right there. Oh, back-to-back strikes. I like that. I mean, I personally like the fact that Max beat JT. Like, that was my highlight. Especially the way he beat him at the end. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good.
If you're Josh Leopold, that's a double and a half.
Oh, you're right. MJ, that was awesome. That was great. Yo, of course not. Of course not, because he laughed when we put Max in the anchor spot instead of him. Not instead of him, but he was going to something else. So we just put Max in the anchor spot because we thought he was better, you know? So great, you can go candlepin bowling almost anywhere in northern New England, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont, and like Atlantic Canada. So like the east coast of Canada. Well, I mean, a long time ago, Max was always our first bowler. You know, we didn't want to put too much pressure on him when he was like 13, 14 years old, but as time progressed, he just got better and better in that anchor spot, you know. He's very, very clutch when you need him. Yeah, no, he's been anchoring now for a year and a half, I would say. Yeah, I'm not one to beg for, you know, not generally, for likes and stuff. It helps, obviously, get more people in here, the more likes and stuff, but This past Tuesday, though, we had 125,000 likes. That was incredible. Like I've only had more than that 2 other times. Wow. Wow. We also had generally like 1,000 people at a time watching on Tuesday night. Oh, nice shot from Mark Ricci. Let's go. Let's go. Like, I don't really get anything from a like, other than, you know, the fact that TikTok will push it more to other people. So I'd rather just spend my time talking to you guys and having a good time. Beautiful ball right there. Now, if you want me to talk about subscribing to me, you should definitely subscribe to me. Alright, I'll give you guys the totals of round 1. I don't think it's close, though. Pretty sure Exeter won by a large amount. Yeah, absolutely, Kyle. Love to do it. Love, love, love to do it. Give me 1 second while I find out the totals. Breaking out the calculators. Yeah, you did a great job, Jedi. It looks like 540 to 580. Exeter's up by 40 pins through 1 game. Oh, nice strike. Generally, I throw between 31 and 34 miles an hour. I assume most of these guys are going to be about the same. Some will be a little faster, some will be a little slower. Ooh. JJ's a little off right now. Oh. It is scored almost the same as 10-pin bowling that you're probably referring to. First ball is still a strike, second one is still a spare. The third ball is the only difference because we get 3 throws, and that third one is just total pinball. Yeah, I know. But in this area, this is the traditional bowling. Double strike to start it out. Attaboy, that's what we want to see. All right, we're going to get the 200 game right here. Calling it now. Double strike to start. Where is this alley? This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. $200. Calling it 200, Nick. Well, that's when you get the honest commentary. When I'm up there and I say this game sucks or something like that. This game is very, very fun. It is.
What do you say, bud?
When you ruined the streak, you should have been 3 strikes in a row.
Teams work.
When you ruined the streak for lefties.
It's basically just 5 people, and total for the team. It is not like one-on-one. It is team totals only. The occasional slip of the F-bomb. It is not often though. You guys said I'm allowed one. One per live. Unless Mary is getting mic'd up, and then there's a few more than that. Oh, great ball from Jeff Buggea. Yes, you do. Well, you know what? But I do that even if I'm not mic'd up. Like, I am up there reminding myself all the time, like, what is my goal every single time. And, like, that really helps me. Hit the headpin, hit the headpin. Okay, don't overthrow it. Just get up there. Trust the ball. You know, it's all that stuff. I literally say that stuff all the time. Gotta throw a strike. No, usually I say I don't have to throw a strike right here. That way I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. Good start from Buggea, 2 spares in a row. Okay, yeah, I might say that a little too often. Yeah. I think Kelly nailed it right there. Hey, Liv, welcome back. No, there's no oil on these lanes. These are just straight wooden lanes. No oil on candlepin lanes ever. Ryan's off the headbin all night tonight so far. He needs to really find that headpin. Surette has been on the headpin, but with no luck on it. Oh, good ball. This can be a little violent. Ooh. Brendan sending some TGIFs. Thank you. What's the longest strike string I've seen? That's pretty mean as a headwind. I think the most I've ever seen is just the 4 in a row from somebody. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate it. Happy Friday. Good seeing you. I would love to see more than 4 in a row, because that's when you get those huge scores. Verified to continue. That's weird. Normally I don't get that till I've been live for 3 hours. Through game 1, Exeter was up by 40 pins, 580 to 540. This game has just begun, so it's really too early to tell for this game. This is definitely a league. This is the Friday Night Candlepin Pro League. Yeah, so the guys in the maroon shirts against the guys in the purple shirts. Maroon is Team Riverwalk. Purple is Team Exeter. There you go, nice spare.
Nice job, bud.
There you go, nice team. Nice shot. I am not bowling tonight. Both Kyla and Brendan. I'm just watching the same as you guys. I am bowling tomorrow, singles match against Eric Haley Sr., and then on Sunday for the Exeter once a month pro league, but not tonight. This is a lot different, but not really though. It's scored almost the exact same as 10 pin. First ball is still a strike, second ball is still a spare. Third ball is just total pin ball. So that's the only difference is that third ball. First and second ball are the exact same. So if you get them all down to your third ball, it's not a spare, it's just a 10. How do you get into pro candlepin? You have to be a good bowler first, and then it's basically on who you know. So basically, if you start entering tournaments and doing more events, you'll be noticed more, and then people will pick you up on teams. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Highest score tonight so far was 125 from Jeff Surette. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, 100 is going to be fine. 100 would be fine for that. Oh, he's not skipping. No. They don't understand how much you guys want that. They don't get it.
Oh, it's the lip. Eric, it's this black.
No oil on the lanes, obviously.
It's not bad for brand new pin.
That's a Southall pin right there.
Not for me. Let's keep rope right.
Nice shot, Mark Ricci.
Who needs the wood? Rocky ending, bro.
Oh, they're embarrassed, you know. You're too cool for school, you know what I mean. PD Pete's the only one who will do that. Okay, Boudreau's on 2 strikes, so we'll see if he can get that third one in a row. Let's go. Huge right here. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in life. Okay, on a double strike right now. Let's get the triple. I want to see it. Nope. Not unless. I mean, a 7 fill on the first strike is still good. That's a 27 through the first frame. Nothing wrong with that at all. Uh-oh, JJ. He dozed off for a little bit. Come on, PNRG. This is too exciting. Everything but the head pin that he's trying for. We did want a triple. He wanted a triple also. He does not look very happy right now. What? Get one right here. Come on. Oh, nice try. JJ's on the head pin too, but with no luck. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Beautiful spare from JJ. Yeah, the ball can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. But generally, most bowlers who have their own stuff are going to use either 2.6s or 2.7s. The 2.4, 2.5 is mostly for like the glow bowling balls and like the ones that are made of something different. Absolutely, Minnesota. The real lefty and the pseudo lefty. Oh, look at this strike. What a strike. Wow. Wow. That was a much better ball than Eric's. And all he's rewarded with is a big split. It'd be nice if he can make this one, though. Yeah. He's trying to use that piece of wood. There you go. Oh, that was a nice try. Yeah, but it only actually counted for 3. C is finally here. Corrado. You guys want to say anything to Corrado? That's actually him right there. So Dan, though, besides the visual looks of the ball size, what's the difference between this and 10-pin bowling? So the major differences, obviously, ball size and pin size, completely different. But the biggest difference is we throw 3 throws. First one still being a strike, second one still being a spare. Third one just being total pinfall. And we use the fallen pins to make our spares and our 10s. We don't clear the lanes in between. That's the really only differences between the two. Absolutely. Scoring is almost the exact same. First and second ball are the exact same. The third ball is the only difference in scoring, and that is just total pinball only. It's actually a little bit more than 2 balls apart. So there's 12 inches between each pin, which is a lot, and the ball is only 4 inches wide. 4.5 inches, something like that. If you were expecting to see C- on Sunday for the Pro League because he's on the team, you're going to be disappointed because he's not going to be there. Too much football going on instead. Ryan is having a very rough night so far. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. they're different ball reactions like 10-pin bowling. I don't know what that means. Different ball reactions. Like the way they move and stuff. I mean, I would definitely shame him if I were you guys. There's definitely lane courtesies you have to do. Not have to, but you should do. Bowler on the right almost always goes first, and you generally wait to reset your lane until the other bowler is done. That is, we probably will see Lori this coming up Sunday. We haven't bowled against her yet, so. Wow, another strike. So many strikes. It's another double right there. Yeah, most of the time you just throw a straight ball here. Yeah, boy, this is definitely harder than 10-pin bowling. Much, much, much harder. A perfect game has never happened in this game. So unfortunately, this it's still pencil and paper here, so there's no like scores that you can see. It is definitely harder than duckpin. Tomorrow I'll be bowling at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. This is not baseball. So I can tell you, coming into this through game one, Exeter won the first game by 40 pins, 580 to 540. That is Dave Barber. Yes, it is. Can you throw the air? No. So if you see that second line that's 10 feet out before the arrows, that's called the lob line. Your ball is to make contact with the lane before that, or else it's a foul ball. It doesn't count. Yes, we do throw it hard. Yep, plenty of women bowl in this. Not in this league. This is a men's league, so you're not going to see women bowl here. But like on my Tuesday night league, a lot of very competitive female bowlers. On tomorrow and Sunday, you're going to see a bunch of great women bowlers. Tomorrow, Glennis McKinley is bowling with me, and she's such a good bowler. Yes, if you get a strike in the 10th, you get 2 more balls. We bowl 2 in this league. It's 2 frames per person while they're up, and then they sit down. My other league, it's 5 frames at a time, but it all depends on the league. What did you say, PNRG? What are you making? Or I gotta go back now. Whatever it is, I can't see it. Unless it's just way far back. 12 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. That's sad. Yeah, Mason's was a very, very hard house. We only bowled there one time, but it was tough. Babe Ruth used to pull this. I mean, he could have. This was around in that time. I'm pretty sure there's some pictures of Babe Ruth holding a candlepin ball. Yeah. Oh, Mary definitely does. Yeah. I have a signed candlepin ball from Babe Ruth. That's really what I want to see right there.
I know we started today, but I think we cut that towel. I didn't do the other one.
I mean, that's got to be worth more than a baseball, right? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. If you haven't been to like northern New England, you might not have ever seen candlepin bowling before. It's a very, very regional sport. For the most part, it'll be 2 6s or 2 7s. My set that I just have bought recently are 2 7s. Yeah, that's a great ball right there. That is a great ball right there. I'd love to have a Ted Williams ball. JJ just missed that 10 right there. That's what most people say, Mark. Once they start doing it. You can sit down if you want, Tom, you know. You don't have to stay standing all the time. You can sit down there, you can...
Look at that.
Yeah. Got my friend Tom watching with me today. Yes, you can't use the plural of balls. Yeah, you cannot use that unless you put a Z at the end. So if you're asking questions, I can't see them sometimes. I mean, not all of the Wahlbergs, just, you know, just a couple of them. Yeah, you can say balls. What is the ball made out of? Generally, you're going to see urethane or pro rubber. There is also plastic balls, but those are generally not anything I've seen too often.
Just push it again.
Oh, it's going to go. Oh, close. New owners took it over. And from everything I've been told, that they are taking out some of the lanes to put in like a restaurant. And so it's going to be closed for a little while until they can get all that fixed. I wish you had this in Arkansas too. I really do. I would love to see this start growing outside of this one small area that we have it. They aren't bouncy, but I've seen people throw it at the ground and have them bounce up. But I would not call the ball a bouncy ball. So generally you want to use a heavier ball if you can. As long as your arm can handle the extra ounce weight, the heavier ball is going to be a little bit better. But again, the difference between the lightest ball being 2 pounds 4 ounces and the heaviest ball being 2.7, it's not really that big of a difference. You know what I mean? Mike, what's going on, buddy? Now I don't know where Manitoba is. Is that Western Canada? Because Eastern Canada has a ton of it. Yes, you can definitely feel an ounce or two. An ounce, not as much, but 2 ounces for sure. Like, and you get a lot more action off that extra ounce. It's weird how that is. Okay. So yeah, more on the eastern side of Canada, there's all sorts of candlepin houses. That's actually where the Worlds was this year. It was in New Brunswick. Yep, these guys are the pro bowlers in this area. Good ball, good ball. Yeah, sometimes like a lot of people will just get comfortable with that one weight, and if they go up, like it'll put their arm in a different spot and things will be different. But generally, I like to go to the 2.7. The only reason I used 2.6s for so long was just because I didn't want to buy a new set after I realized that I could throw 2.7s. No. There are very few strikes in this game. This is a spare game more than anything else. Spare game or 10 game even. Yep, that's why you don't change up your ball speed by too much when you're trying to make your spares. Because you don't want to change your swing at all. It's all about consistency. Come on, one more. Double strike 9. Double strike 9 with that. Brendan, thank you. Here we go. Wow. Oh my. Oh, that's terrible. See, that wood right there was a roadblock, blocking the pin. Oh, that just sounds. I don't think he was mad at the chat. That's not really Mark, you know. He just sounds mad all the time. It was guarded from up on high, let me tell you. Brandon, 44 TGIFs. You're awesome. McCool is not a pro bowler. So no, he is not here tonight. They had the Secret Service around that pin up there. Yes, so if you get them all down with your second ball, it's a spare, just like in 10 pin. If you get them all down in your third one, it is just total pinfall. No extra pins out of your next frame. Okay, I mean maybe he was, but I think it's literally just the way he sounds all the time. It's funny you say that because last game he was the best on the team. Like we all have bad frames, we all have bad boxes. It's just the way it is. Moose, MJ. $100 a week giveaway. But that is for this league, which is the pro league, and it is it's expensive because it is very high paying for the top teams. I mean, sometimes you can just be off. Mark Ricci. Oh, ball looked good. Yeah, this is it's a very specific thing in this area. Like it's a very regional sport, pretty much only found here in northern New England and eastern Canada, and that's it. Outside of here, there's almost no candlepin bowling alleys. So we were talking 22 seconds before. Tomorrow at noontime, I will be bowling with Glennis. So if that is something you want to watch, noontime tomorrow. I mean, just look at Belmonte at the U.S. Open. Yeah, there have been a lot of strikes tonight. A lot of double strikes, too. I mean, always the head beat, if you can.
All that.
And then obviously, just like in 10-pin, you want to go at it from the side. You want to hit it in the 1-3 pocket or the 1-2 pocket. It's bowling's older cousin. This has actually been around about 10 years longer than 10-pin bowling, believe it or not. Candlepin started in the 1880s, and 10-pin wasn't around till the 1890s. Dominique isn't here tonight. They have a full team. Dominic was just a sub bowler. So while Mark Ricci was off refereeing pro wrestling events, Dominic was here. No, it's me versus Eric Haley, Sr., and Glennis versus Cody, 50. But we'll be bowling, I think, together, like while up on the lanes at the same time.
Right.
12 o'clock, noontime.
Whether it be the ninth block, the third game, or head to break.
No Paul Grant. I don't think anyone's going to be commentating. So I'll probably just throw a microphone on, and then you'll get me just talking like we did the other day. Where I'm not necessarily if you guys watched the match me against Steve Kelly with Veronica and Sarah. This is not duckpin bowling. Nope, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. So Dominic's dad is also a decent bowler also. And so we had challenged him, Dominic and his dad, against me and my son. But for some reason, they never wanted to go do it. We actually get to use our fallen pins to make our spares and our tens. That's why we don't clear it. Oh, it 100% is. 100% the best kind of bowling. Why do I not pronounce the QUE? In what? In Levesque? You only get free throws, Barkles. Barkley? Oh, Dominique. Well, because his name is Dominic, you know? No, actually, you don't hurt your shoulder at all doing this. Your knee will get hurt a little bit, but your shoulder and elbows and everything else is fine. There aren't many bowlers that I know of that have arm issues. Knee issues aplenty, but not arm issues. Yeah, I assumed it was Dominique was like the Levesque thing. Or it's all silent. So my buddy made a cornhole game. But instead of cornhole, it's corn bowl. And you have to knock pins down with candlepin rules, but with the beanbags. And the pins are held by magnets on the board. It's a really, really fun way to play cornhole. Oh, I mean, that still sounds like a good game. 9 strikes, I'll take that anytime. Oh, you can definitely buy it. It's called Corn Bowl. If you just look it up on the internet, you can definitely buy one. Even if you just want to throw it in a bonfire, but you can definitely buy it. Very high quality. We have one at our house. I definitely got it for cheaper than what he's selling it for now, but it's very high quality, very good stuff. Definitely not made in China. Every single one of them is made by hand in his machine shop. Oh, okay. Because that's the way I read it, you boy. Like, I've definitely read it as you want it to throw in the bonfire, but... yes, you do get free throws. Wow, that pin moved a ton. First one still a strike, second one is still a spare. Third ball is just total pinfall. Yeah, if you look up Corn Bowl, you'll be able to find his website. Buy it, tell him I sent you. In this game, you don't want to curve the ball necessarily. It is better to throw it at an angle, but still hard and straight. And mostly because when you curve the ball, you're going to take speed off your ball, and speed is still very important. No, it is not annoying at all. It is not at all. It gives me something to do and talk about. Yes, it actually does matter, Jamie. You get a lot more pin action if you can throw the ball a little harder. The pins will dance more, like they'll bounce off the side walls, they'll bounce off the back and back into play. Doesn't mean you have to throw the ball hard, but it does help if you can throw it a little bit harder. Like, there's definitely some very good bowlers out there who throw it, 20 to 25 miles an hour, and they will do great. But generally, you want to throw it a little bit harder. I believe they're actually the same distance apart. I believe 10-pin lanes are also 12 inches apart per pin. The thing that really just makes it harder is the pins are so much skinnier than a 10-pin, and you're not throwing a ball that's half the size of the lane down there. Because especially, like, if you throw a 10-pin ball down the middle, you're never going to hit just the 1-5. You're going to hit other pins just because the ball is so big. Here, you can definitely just hit the 1-5 if you hit the head pin. Yep, no oil in the lane, Sydney. It is like duckpin, sure. I mean, there's definitely a lot of differences between the two. But yeah, no oil, just like in 10-pin. Highest score possible is still 300. If you throw 12 strikes, just like in 10-pin, it is a 300. But as you can see, strikes are hard to get in this game. So the 300 has never happened. Beer company, this requires so much skill, actually, believe it or not. You need to be very, very accurate with your ball.
Really?
You kick me, bro. You want to go take this outside?
We can.
All right. We can do this.
That is a perfect differences. Good Ouija. Those are the differences between duckpin and candlepin for sure. Mark Ricci here. All over that headpin. So he is currently at a 111 through 8. Great game going. Southernmost candlepin lane that you're going to find is in Cincinnati, Ohio. There's one candlepin lane there, or one, I think they have 6 lanes. Yeah, the candlepins are actually still way less than a 10-pin. So if you've ever held a 10-pin, it's a little lighter than that, but it is much skinnier. I mean, that's not that far off. Hey, welcome from Plymouth Rock. Definitely Massachusetts. The tourist attraction that is the biggest letdown in the entire state is Plymouth Rock. Nothing like going there when we're kids and being like, oh, cool, that's a rock.
Do it!
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, boy, just make a video of it. Let me see it. I gotta get up there again soon. It's been way too long since I've been up to Bissell. And I do love Bissell so much.
That last one I did on accident. I felt it, but I wasn't trying.
Right. And Nick, that's why I keep saying that Florida, I think, is the best place to expand this, where you're going to get a lot of the older players who did it in the past. Connecticut does not have candlepin. It is a duckpin area. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've got a couple of rocks in my pocket right now. But Plymouth Rock is just not the kind of rock I want. Yeah, like Florida just seems like the perfect place for me to start a candlepin expansion. Or maybe like in Arizona, too. 121 for Boudreau right now through 9. I mean, I can't bring it down there. I would need a lot more money than I'm making now to start opening up candlepin bowling centers down there. JJ with a huge strike. Yeah, it's definitely a makeable shot here for a spare. Oh, couldn't get the middle pin out of the 3. So he finished with a 130. Great game from Jonathan Boudreau. Yeah. They're not going to skip. We all know that. Yeah, no oil. We can run down the lanes if we have to. I like that. It's not PvP. It's PTP. Like 2 Pete's, but the first one has a Y at the end of it. I am not bowling tonight, no. I'm just recording tonight. I will be bowling, like I said, tomorrow and Sunday. So if you want to watch me bowl, you can definitely do that. That's a distinction that I made for myself. So basically, I'm better than your average bowlers, but I'm not quite at the pro level yet. If I were to join any league, I would probably be the best bowler in the league, but I'm also not, on this level yet. Highest recorded game is a 245. It's happened twice. Max falls without oil, yes. Well, you got to make sure you follow me, Victoria. That way you never miss it. Well, of course, you can subscribe also, but we'll just take the follow for now. Then you don't ever have to worry about not seeing it ever again. Mark's going to go fix that because he's got 1 pin missing right now.
Mark's going down there right now.
Yeah, 245 is absolutely crazy. I've only seen a single 200 in my entire life, so.
Eric, next shot.
I've been bowling for a long time, mostly just in one bowling alley. I didn't travel to tournaments and stuff, but I've only seen a single 200 ever. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, Get Me. Honestly, if I didn't get views, I would not be doing this anymore. It really is. He's here. The owner's wife is here too. She knows how to fix things.
One missed the funnel. There was 2 behind. Just missed the funnel.
This place definitely scores it by hand. Yep. It is still pencil and paper here. Bowling, but not this game. I generally bowl, but not this game, yes. Average score for an average bowler is probably about a 90. Would be my guess. Would be somewhere around a 90. I did it is old school on purpose, it is. I did a league recently, and it was a handicapped league. But a couple of the people in there were actually like handicapped, and I didn't realize that. And I beat my person by 100 pins. I throw 127 to her 26. Yeah, I felt so bad that day. There was a reason I didn't record that night. Pros average about a 115 to a 120. I don't generally record like the non pro bowlers because like some of them get very like upset about being recorded because they're not that good. Yeah, wait for like most league bowlers average between 90 and 110. That can't be right. Purple is winning right now. Going into game 2, they were up by 40 pins. Yeah, but league bowlers in 10 pin must do better than 90 to 110. So I know every time I go 10 pin bowling, and I'm not a league bowler at all, I do at least 100. Yes, PNRG. Yes, that is exactly what I thought happened. And I wasn't expecting that when my buddy asked me to fill in his league with him. It says he was paying for my bowling. I said, sure, of course I'll do that. Yeah, that makes sense, Jack. Also PNRG, to add on to that story, they also have a double strike pool, and I'm high above average, and I won both of those. So I also took all their money that day too. I bowled for free. I made $50 that night and felt terrible about it. Well, not like everybody was, but like 70% were. Yeah, that happened like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. And I'm like, no, this is... I brought my camera and stuff, and I'm like, I am not recording this. Nope. He's asked me to come back too, and I'm like, I can't do that. Yeah, boy. Hopefully I see you again tomorrow or Sunday. Have a good one. Yeah, see, that makes way more sense to me. I fully expect league bowlers to bowl like 170. Like, that makes a lot of sense. In the second half or first, I don't know what that means. This is the last two bowlers of the second game. 130, 110, 115, 132. The scores so far for Exeter. Why do you feel bad for me? I had a great night. Riverwalk scores so far are 107, 113, 106, and maybe a 117? 19? It's hard to read that handwriting from this far away. Oh, I felt bad for her, for sure. Like, I was very friendly with her. We talked, we laughed, but she was not happy that she had to bowl against me. Riverwalk is in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Riverwalk Brewing is in Newburyport, but Riverwalk Lanes is in Amesbury. We will be doing February 28th at noontime. That'll be me and Jeff Little as a doubles team. No, this is not. Leda Lanes is up in Nashua, New Hampshire. This used to be Lafayette Lanes way back in the day. I am very good about getting people to laugh and joke around with me and talk to me. So it wasn't a thing, but she was just irritated that I was beating her by that much. There is no scoreboard here, Patrick. It is literally pencil and paper. Yep, no problem. Eric, we actually get to use our fallen pins to make our spares and our tens. So we don't clear the wood and everything until after the frame is over. Shane, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Mark Ricci. Wow, 9-pin drop. It's a good one.
All right, now we're done.
Yeah, definitely places have computers. This one just happens to not have that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of candlepin centers look like 10-pin ones, the automatic scoring and the same system setups. But this is just very old school. This is built in the 1930s, and they want to keep it like that. Hodges is definitely still around, yes. You can't come to Amesbury and not get Hodges in the summer. That was 603 to 569. So that puts Exeter up by 70 pins roughly right now. It is very authentic here. How have I been today? I've been great. Had some really good scores happening, and I'm having a good time. My buddy Tom is down here with me. He's relaxing, watching some candlepin bowling. I did. I have seen a single 200 in my entire life. 200 does not happen very often.
For whatever reason, I like the smell of it. It's like gas. Same thing.
It isn't slick, but it's not like tacky either. It is. This place is more slick than other alleys, but I wouldn't call it. You know, like you're not going to fall down. He did one time, but he came back. I keep waiting for him to go back and grab me a lemonade. My highest is a 168. Did it a couple of years ago. I've been bowling better. I feel like I should beat it sometime soon. So generally the way I see it is you cut your 10-pin score in half. So if you consistently bowl candlepin You would probably be around 100 average. 100, 101. Are the record holder's name still on the wall to my... It's to my left, but yes. Yep, and there's another one too, behind me. The old Lafayette one is still over there. My grandmother's name is still on it. And then there's the Riverwalk ones that are behind me now. Of course, Brian Fuller. His name is still up there. Brian Fuller Jr. They want to know if Brian Fuller's name is still up on the wall. Yep.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Men.
Oh, for the 224.
224. Yep. Yeah, Jeff Buggea definitely has the curve on his ball. You're not going to see many people like him do it.
No, you won't.
No, Jack Quinn is not up there.
It's an unsanctioned street fight.
I do know Jack Quinn and Brian Fuller. I know them all, but... Yeah, but my grandmother, Jean Chennett, is up there on the list. She has the high triple of 398. Nope, just Jack Quinn. Yeah, he has a very Boston accent. He's got that Revere accent, you know? High score last game was a 132 from Dave Barber.
I almost don't even want to vote. It's not going to fall down. Yeah, I do. It's not going to fall down. So it's like, why are you involved with this?
Nope, that doesn't surprise me at all, James. This is a very, very regional sport. How many tries do you get? So you get 3 tries. First ball is still a strike, second ball is still a spare. Third ball is just total pinball. No bonus balls, no nothing like that. Candlepin houses run bracket high game. You mean like side pools? Because yeah, they definitely have side pools throughout the. You can put like $10 in at the beginning. I think for this league it's $10. Yeah, side pods. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have those. It always makes it more fun. We do it for the King of the River. We do it for all the. Every league does it. Yes. This is definitely East Coast. This is Amesbury, Massachusetts, Riverwalk Lanes. That's what this game is all about. Throwing it nice and hard, getting the hit good. Thank you guys for the shares. I appreciate it. More people that get to see this game, the better. Augustine, what's happening, buddy? Clinton, this is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Yeah, strip throat is so hard. I hate it. This game started in the 1880s in Worcester, Massachusetts. I think they used to use old cannonballs to begin with, and then as things got better, it became more uniform design on everything. sometimes they only get 2 shots. If you get them all down in 2, which is a spare. But you can throw up to 3 times. So the other team doesn't want to move their balls over until Dave throws his ball. So they're all staring at him. They're oh. Yeah, easy to do. 12 hours. It's not even a full day. No problem. Yes. So if the pin is down, it's down. But we get to use that fallen pin to make our spares and our towns. Wow, what a shot. I mean, certainly weaker people can do this, Chuck. Children can do it. Elderly people can do it. Physically fit men can do it. A lot of people can bowl this. It is much more inviting to people who may, would like to do this. There's no gatekeeping here.
68,000 viewers.
It's been kind of a slow night.
Ouch.
Been sitting around 400 viewers at a time.
Thank God, you can kill it, you flatten it.
No, I'm
As big as you are, Jesus Christ.
No, I get that all the time.
Yeah, fuck. I'm like, sorry, people. My bad.
So I walk by and I go,
Yeah.
poke him in the eye.
I mean, I'm a relatively, I'm a broad-shouldered guy, but, I'm not, small, but I'm not, overly big. But I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of them. I've tried so hard. I can't do it.
Nipples?
No, these things. I just,
Yeah, it doesn't work. I tried everything.
yeah, I just, I can't do
Steroids,
it.
everything didn't work.
Can't do it. You got a good match going?
Yeah, I tried the game.
No,
No.
it has been Exeter from the get-go.
So we won the first by 4, and we lost the second by 18. Closed this one. So, listen, I would have filmed them too.
Yeah, and they've
When you got
been
these
great.
guys, I mean, you can't not film them.
Multiple double strikes happening, and
Yeah, you
huge
can't not
scores.
film them. Yeah, you can't not
But-
film them. You have to,
Right.
you know.
And mostly because I don't really know the Metro guys. Like, obviously I know Aaron and Freshie
Yeah.
and Lou,
Lou.
and that's it.
You don't know Al and
I don't-
Fontaine or St. Jeff?
Yeah, I don't
Aaron
know.
Fontaine.
Don't know him.
He's a good kid. He's Olsen's grandson.
You getting all pushy?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you something to talk about for the viewers.
True. So, okay. I've heard of him then, because me and JT were talking about him one time on one of the road trips. Watch out for that.
That's him.
I'm back, guys. That was Stephen Body. Because there's a lot of right-handed bowlers. And this lane is 70 years old. No, almost 100 years old. And being 100 years old, you're going to get a lot of divots and dings and everything else like that. Who are you talking to, P-Energy? Who's Ted? Okay, so like the teddy bear, yep. Sonia, what's happening?
Nothing much.
Delicious. And she smells like leaf.
JJ, split it, man. Go get it.
Does she? Like, I haven't seen any of her videos in a while now, for some reason. Oh, I will tell her that, though. I will definitely tell her that. She's going to think that's hilarious.
Come on, buddy, right back. Stay on it.
So on Tuesday night, my whole chat wanted to know if your kid, when he was crying, was actually JT because Max was beating him so bad.
Oh, it was definitely JT.
That's what we said.
It was definitely JT. So I just went to harass him a little bit at Academy too.
Because JT was so mad that Max beat him. He was beating him like every game by like a pin here, a pin there. And then at the end, Max came through right at the end.
I saw it, that's fair.
Yeah. And so, like, they were like, oh, that's got to be JT, right? Like,
Yep, definitely.
yes, yep. Yeah.
Good, how are you?
He was having, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know. We all actually love JT. But I'm also like pretty good friends with him, so we can make fun of him and it's okay. Oh, this is definitely still the best kind of bowling right here. Somebody tried to convince me that it wasn't the real bowling, but it didn't work. Somebody tried to convince me it was only for the weak bowlers, but it didn't work. This is still the best. See, you say nonchalantly, but that's only because you don't hear what Max says sometimes. Max is very confident in his abilities. Yeah, see, this is for people who can't bowl. What a strike! What a strike! Great ball from Buggea.
That was a diamond in one, and then it was a strike.
Hey, at least you didn't have
Yeah, he definitely has plenty of inappropriate comments. Yes. You guys should see the hand signals that he does when we all get a mark in the same thing that I have to be a part of. I try to keep things family friendly as best I can, Mr. Knapp. I understand that there's, people like children watching this maybe.
Let's see it fill it up. Come on now.
That would be a pretty good matchup, actually. I mean, Max would definitely be like the underdog. So if you get them all down in your third ball, cute cat, it is just a 10. There is no, there's no other name for it. You just total pinfall, whatever you happen to get. I try. You don't generally hear me swear. You're not going to, see me talking about drinking or smoking or anything like that. Listen, do we talk about me drinking lemonades? Of course. If you like disc golf and you like candlepin bowling, the town of Amesbury is very good for you. We have a disc golf course, and we have multiple bowling alleys. Yeah, I don't care what people say.
I like the better.
It counted the same.
Yeah, good for you, Piano G. I'm proud of you.
Stop it, man, because I did it.
So a bunch of my friends all play darts, but it's always a Tuesday night. Their league is. So, I'm not going to do that. I already bowl on Tuesday nights. Dylan, this is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. I'm just saying we have a course in our town, that's all. It is definitely not like one of the best courses, but it is a course. Well, there's no way backgammon's a sport, and I can definitely drink and do that. If you ever want to be humble, Mark Dillard, this is it. This will humble you for sure. There are only 8 lanes in this bowling alley. This is one of the smaller ones for sure. The other bowling alley that I'm a part of a lot, Academy Lanes, is the largest candlepin bowling alley in the world with 44 lanes. What's lineage run? I don't know what that means. Oh, it would definitely be fun for you. It would definitely be fun. Well, this is the Pro League, so this is the pro bowlers from this area. Shazza, welcome. Cost per game, yes. So shoes are $250, bowling is $450. 3-string special is $14. If you are a junior, it's only $8. $8 for 2 games in shoes. There's no shoulder pain in this game. Mr. I have never felt shoulder pain ever in this game. Evening, Shaza. Always great seeing you, girl. As long as it is a bowling shoe, yes. Yeah, because you're going to need to slide. This is definitely Massachusetts, yes. Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. That is a fair thing right there, Mr. Ned. Is it really highly rated? That's awesome. Yeah, like I enjoy it. I don't really go out and travel and do a lot of disc golf courses, but we'll definitely go around the Pines all the time and do it. I'm not sure how many like bowling alleys or centers there are. I would say probably about 75, maybe 100. The only one that I know of that does is John Lescarbo, but most just do candlepin. Mostly because there isn't really any 10-pin places around here. Like there's one in this town, but it's all on strings and it's weird. Nobody likes it. And then there's one up in Raymond that does really well. The rules for this game. So it's basically the same as 10-pin. First ball still being a strike, second ball still being a spare, third ball just being total pinfall. That's the only real difference in scoring. Obviously, we have smaller balls, smaller pins, and we leave the fallen pins to make our spares and our tens. WTF, I throw the ball between 31 and 34 miles an hour. I think a lot of these guys are right around there too. Maybe a little faster, some a little bit slower. Somewhere right around 31 to 34. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes the string setters. There's nothing in Texas, I'm sorry. As far as I know, there's no candlepin in Texas. Not yet. Highest score I've ever seen is a 204. It's the only 200 I've ever seen in my entire life. Highest score I've seen recently was I saw Justin Waters throw a 192 at Academy Lanes. Nothing in Wisconsin. It is pretty much only found here in northern New England. And that's not even like Rhode Island and Connecticut. They don't have it. You're talking Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont. Alcohol consumption might be a little more than 10-pin. Billy had a 162. Do you want to talk?
Hi to the people. I don't have my contacts in. I can't read what they're saying.
Okay. Hello. Just the two on lane 4. Connecticut has duckpin, Hartford. Queen Sonia.
Yes, it is me.
I'd wager 10-pin drinkers. They think 10-pin drinkers can outdrink candlepin drinkers.
We've been training our livers since 14, the legal drinking age in Canada.
You have a mixed drink in your hand right now. How much did that mixed drink cost?
$6.
$6 for a mixed drink. If you want to talk about the beers here, they are $3.25. You know.
Shots are $4. This is a great place to drink.
When you drink enough, like it, kind of evens out. You're gonna be the front runner for the drinking competition.
Oh, I will. I excel in flip cup and beer pong. We are all set, guys.
I'm pretty good at beer pong myself.
I think it's like bowling. You're used to the aim and.
Yep. Sir TikTok and Queen Sonia.
I am drinking a Jameson Sour.
$80 for the league and $80 at the bar.
I think this one.
This is $100. This is $100 for this league.
This one's expensive.
But a bucket of beers here is only $13.
You get 5 of them.
mark on the first 2 attempts. Yep. Same as 10 pin. First ball is still a strike, second ball is still a spare. Why do they throw it so slow? Who? I think these guys throw it at a good speed. Does your tab beat your score?
Sometimes. Sometimes. I won't lie. It's a really bad night when it does.
Yeah. For both.
Typically I start drinking more because I'm bowling really bad, and I'm like, oh, if I just drink more, I'll do better. It's a 50-50 shot. I like those odds. I like to gamble.
True. I don't think they have pictures of her over there, do they?
They'll do pictures of what they have in draft.
Okay.
But they don't have many draft options here. I think it's only like 5 or 6 names.
It's weird ones.
Yeah. They have Bud Heavy, they don't have Bud Light, and then they have a couple of weird ones.
Yeah, I was
like
surprised.
Deciduous, I think that's a very weird one.
Every time I look at their taps, I'm like, no, I don't want any of those. You know what a pitcher costs?
Don't quote me, but I think the picture is like $8.
So we're going to quote her on that. Yeah, no, it's like it's like a seesaw, you know. You're good with a little bit more and a little bit more, then once you cross over, you're all done.
Once you cross over, you start taking one step and throwing the ball. Sometimes it helps though, because the less you care, the less you're in your head.
They want to know what kind of bowling this is.
This is the greatest kind of bowling, candlepin bowling. Get your t-shirts.
She's the best.
Friggin' shot over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but over on lane 6, just have a good sweep over off the wall and come back again and knock the pin.
This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. I mean, I set her up for that. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she is. The girl sounds cute. Yep.
Thank you,
Yep.
thank you.
A good score in this. Basically, if you can average 100, you're going to be one of the better bowlers in your regular league. If you want to be a bowl with these guys, you got to average about a 115 to a 120. And if you want to be the best in the game, you got to average about a 135. No, 3 hours for 3 games. Only because there's 5 bowlers. So it's actually 15 games. I'm just watching tonight.
Go back. Be nice, Wood. Be nice,
Oh.
be nice, be nice.
So yeah, it is about 3 hours is what we plan on. 2.5 to 3 hours. I would love to have a 120 average. Yes. Yes, it is. So they got 4 more left. 4 more frames.
Fucking highway robbery.
No, it is 10 frames per game, yes. And these guys only do 2 frames at a time. My regular Tuesday night league is 5 frames at a time. Language.
I feel like they do 2 boxes at a time to purposely ice people so they can't get in a rhythm.
No, I honestly think because there's so many bowlers, can you imagine having to wait 25 frames?
Yeah, but we do it at it's a mixed world, so it doesn't really make a difference. We do like the 5 at a time for the majority of our other tournaments, so I feel like it doesn't make a difference.
Fair enough.
We do 5 at a time, 5 strings. This would only be 5 at a time, 3 strings.
I feel like I would still get iced probably more that way. Because then there would be too much. There would be time for a full beer in between each time I go up there.
I like that. I call it the reset moment.
Jill says hi.
Hey!
How did we do on Tuesday? We ended up splitting on Tuesday. We took totals in 2 games, and they won 3 games. Yep, Alex, this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. 1 frame at a time? No, I'm not about that. 5 versus 5, 1 at a time? Oh, that sounds terrible. I will definitely look up the men's provincials. Do you know what that is? The men's provincials? It's going to be happening in New Brunswick. Sonia has no idea either.
The only thing I know is the 560 in Moncton. That's it.
No, 9.5. Max bowled great. He had a 570 for the night. 5 pins less than me. The lanes are the exact same length as a 10-pin lane, 60 feet long and whatever, 4 feet wide, 3 feet wide. That pin was right in the way. His 570 is 5-game high. It could be, actually. Like, he's definitely getting better and better, so he's getting all new highs all the time.
The pin leaning on the wall does count because it was over in the gutter, so like he technically knocked it over and it was out of play.
I mean, we probably could put some spin on the ball, but that is not something we really work on. Yeah, no, Max has pulled great that night. Max's average on Tuesday, I believe, is a 104 right now. So him having a 114 average was awesome. And the fact that he beat GT by 3 pins.
Fuck JT.
They started calling him MJ instead of JT. You know what that stands for? Moose Jr.
I love it.
10.
Yep. I believe there's 4 frames left. They're going to buy JT some fake chains. Sonia saying FJT needs to be a video. That'll just be a clip I'll just send them.
Yeah.
Well, it's for aerodynamic purposes.
Are they asking why everyone's bald?
Yeah. Yep.
So, every so often, when I walk into the bowling alley, I'll take a pin, no matter where I am, I'll take a pinning Snapchat, and I'll send it to like my bowling friends, which are like, you know, Eric Pelletier, Stephen Body, and I'll be like, wow, I'm in the middle of a Rogaine commercial.
Yep.
Like when I walked into Worlds this year out in Canada, I was looking at everyone and I'm like, what's different? And everyone's like, oh, I don't have hair anymore. I'm like, that's it.
Yep, that'll do it.
It's like getting rid of your eyebrows. Something's different, you just can't quite put your finger on it.
I hate when people don't have eyebrows. No, we don't want to spread that lie, that rumor that candlepin causes hair loss. No. Yes, you get to use the fallen pins to make your spares and your tens. As long as the pin isn't in the gutter, you're good to go to use it. Or they have them tattooed onto their face, yeah.
I can't do that. I totally would have tried to sweep the wood over.
I would have used the wood myself. He's just glad Dominic Palladino has nice, long, luscious hair. Or Dominique, as he calls her.
Long, luscious hair.
Boudreau, right before that, I was like, you know, sometimes I walk into the bowling alley and I'm like,
I'm their spokesperson. See a billboard up there in Boston somewhere.
love you.
Not only are you the president, you're also a client.
Yeah. This problem is inspired by a true story. Thanks for me.
I think it was just for aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Like you did it on purpose.
It's advertising space. I can advertise on top of that.
This is Riverwalk lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. No oil on the lanes. Nope. Straight wooden lanes.
Gotta go give Aaron a pep talk.
All right.
Hi, Jeff.
She's walking away. You guys have my attention back. Wow. Beautiful strike from Surette.
Pitch.
Hey, Southall matched him with a mark. Ryan overthrew that ball by a lot. I mean, it's nice to put some speed in your ball, but you gotta be accurate. Oh! Two bombs right there. Woo. Crazy. That was. Those were two of the hardest hit strikes I've seen. I can't wait, Barry. I don't bowl in New Brunswick. I've never gone up there, but a lot of these guys just went up there to Moncton to do the Worlds tournament. You're gonna have to wait till he comes back up there now. That's at least the third double strike we've had tonight.
Come on, Dino, let's go, bud.
Nick, what are you doing down there, buddy? Oh, another one. There you go, Care Bear. There you go. Yeah, for real. Exeter is saying this is our house now. Oh! Wow. All the strikes going on. I like how Dean's doing this. How Dean is taking his time. He's just getting ready, throwing his regular ball. Hits the head pin. Still falling. Oh, so close. Dave missed the head pin. Oh, exactly. They don't realize what we're witnessing right now. We've actually had quite a bit of strikes tonight. You came down for a good one, Tom. Yeah, for real. Like, Tom, do you bowl a lot or bowl at all? Once in a while, he does. He's not a bowler. He's being nice and quiet, just kind of taking everything in, I think. It's funny, we heard about 6 people yell mix all at the same time.
Yes, you will. Boys, that Massachusetts homegrown.
Could be.
What is the date of this bowling match? This is today. It's happening right now.
Live.
They urged to go there and throw a 10-pin ball. No, it really wouldn't work. Like, the machine in the back couldn't handle a 10-pin ball.
No, it would break the whole thing.
Yeah. Not a green screen. This is real bowling, really happening. I swear. Strike from Mark Ricci. Let's go.
It's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, guys.
No, AI would have messed this all up by now.
Love him.
I mean, it's mostly real. Oh, nice try. Yeah, there's one too many balls on that lane. Yeah, it's just body English, that's all. I never understand why the 10-pin bowlers just go up there and then stand at the line and stop with their arm just swinging randomly. I never really understood that about 10-pin bowling. It always seems like more fun to go up there and, you know, enjoy it. Okay, last 2 frames of the night for each team.
Love you, honey. Take it slow. Say hi to Mom for me.
I will.
All right.
Bye. It's great to talk to you guys.
Uh-huh.
It's good to see you. I will see you too. You're going to be there Sunday, right?
I'll be there
See
Sunday.
you Sunday.
Yep.
I have to ask because when they do it on Super Bowl Sunday, I'm like, are you going to be there or no?
My teammates won't be there.
Yeah.
Well, Steve
I
and
think half
Corrado.
my team's going to be there.
Yep. Well, we got Keith and Pat Nichols.
I mean,
The girls are both going to be there.
yeah, Yeah, you can always watch the game at the alley.
It doesn't start till 6.
Oh, what is everybody even worried about? I thought it was 4. I thought that's why they were worried.
6 o'clock. I don't see a problem at all.
Pansies.
So, hey, grab a 10 here, buddy. Grab a 10.
Agreed.
Final box, grab a 10 for the final one.
What kind of bowling is this from 10-pin bowling? So this is called candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. I mean, Tom would say it too.
We're all together. Just let it go. All three of you hands together. Let it go. Finish strong.
Yeah, candlepin's way better than 10-pin. Way, way better. Great ball from JJ. Huge split left over from it. You guys want to talk about it?
I'll buy 2.
We can definitely talk about my doppelganger. So I was at a party, and my friend's son, daughter, I think it was his daughter, said, hey, my teacher looks so much like you. And believe it or not, he actually wears the same shirt as you're wearing right now. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I have a picture. Here, I'll show you if you want to see it. I'm like, of course I want to see it. And he showed me this picture, and I just started laughing because it looked so much like me. So much like me. It was just so funny that I was wearing the same exact shirt that he had a picture of his teacher in. No. This was the Christmas party that I had gone to over there. Oh, nice shot from Jeff. No. So, Richard, if you see the ball returns on the outside of the lanes, like this place does, that generally means that the house was built before pin setters were built. So there used to be pin boys in the back, and that's why you see the lanes set up like this. Oh, wow, that's pretty bad PNRG. Yeah, 10-pin is a solved game at this point. I've definitely heard, if you're still counting your 300s, you haven't thrown enough yet. Well, I'm thrilled about that, PM. That's great. I am the reason that you quit Lemonade. I will take that as a positive thing. Yeah, I would never call 10-pin an easy game. Like, I can't do it very well. This is the 9th and 10th frame of the third game, in the last game. Close. Every pin counts. It's important to get those single pins every time if you can. Jeff Surette was on a double, but doesn't get it. Yeah, absolutely. I will definitely show you guys the scores after. Coming into this one, Exeter was winning by about 70 pins. after the first 2 games. You think she'd even notices? Yeah. I think she would notice. Yeah, I'll show you guys that, and I will give a 360 if someone still wants to see that. What the bowling alley looks like. About 4 frames to go total. Dave Barber with a backdoor strike right there. It was the fastest backdoor strike I've ever seen.
That I've ever seen, not just in this way.
That was a crazy backdoor strike. The location here is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Whoa, Michael sending all the roses right now. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, still going. 77, that's huge. Yeah, I mean, only one person has Surette, so. Thank you very much, Michael. Yeah, let's see if we can win. This is the last game of the evening. Yes, it is. Yeah. Shaza sending a bracelet. I appreciate that. Oh, nice try from Dean. Nice try. He definitely is. But he finished with a 121. Still a good game. Well, you gave me a nice video. I appreciate that. Because I know I'm going to make that one, you know. Mark Ricci, double strike. Let's go. Let's go. Huge. Shaza, 5 bracelets, thank you. Highest score you can get is a 300. Wow! What a spare. What a spare. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, North Shore, South Shore, East Coast. That's where a lot of the places are now. Oh, I fully expected the who do you think you are? I am. Thank you, Shaza. So thankful for stuff like that. I appreciate it. Beautiful ball from Chris. There you go. Mark Ricci. Nope. Off the head pin there.
That would have been a strike for Barber.
You gotta go out. You can't go at it.
1 pin difference right now, according to that piece of paper. Yes, you bring your own set of 4 balls, actually. That way you're not waiting for a ball to come back. You always have another one ready to go. Oh, ho, ho. can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. And no, they all do the same thing. Your set of 4 balls is all going to be the exact same. Great games, great games. Do they really? Like, this place especially seems to be very, very quick with it. Alright, as soon as I get the scores, I'll show it all to you guys. Take that out that way. Give you guys a 360 while I'm waiting, for those that wanted to see it. So, there's all 8 lanes. All the supports look like candlepins. There's all the different sizes of pins and everything. There's 10 pins, duck pins, candle pins, more candle pins. There's Stephen Body. There's the entrance. There's Boudreau. Melissa. All the different ways you can use broken candle pins.
They weren't broken when it started.
Oh, really? I just assumed those ones up there.
No. They were cut for the lane itself, for the counter itself.
Oh, I meant the bottle opener.
Yes. Those
Yep.
were broken. I thought you were talking about the counter.
Those ones look good. So there's the high scores for everything. There's the Lafayette Club. If you wanted the very, very cheap drinks, that would be the place to go. There's no whining allowed. Things are Lean Britain. Bathrooms, lockers, touch tunes. There's my grandmother's name on the wall right there. Jean Shennett. High triple. And then we're back. Mike Tilley, thank you so much for all the roses just then. And then, just waiting for scores whenever they're finished with it. What a great job, Melissa.
I'm used to cleaning up after this team. I don't know who that is, especially guys. Simple attitude.
It is a very small alley, yes. It really is. Mark, can I see that for a second if you're done with it? Thank you. Okay, so here we go. You guys can see that. That's all the players' names. That's all their scores. Yeah, there's only 8 lanes. Yep. Very, very small alley. So, Riverwalk won game 3 at least by 2 pins. Huge double strike there for Mark Ricci at the end. 16-54. They still lost by 70 pins, but... All right, but everybody, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you for the gifts. You guys have been awesome for that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow at noontime.